proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
aren't many road trips inside of North Dakota high school athletics that are more grueling than the one the Grand Forks Central Knights took last night. Grand Forks to Williston isn't an easy one, especially at the start of winter. Wasn't easy for the Knights last night either as they went out and took on the Coyotes, and it was ugly. 94-29, Williston had the better of GFC. Doesn't get any easier today for the Knights. They come to the Magic City, to Minot North High School, to take on the Sentinels, and the Sentinels opener here in the 25-26 campaign. Happy Saturday afternoon. Hope you're warm wherever you may be. It is chilly outside, my friends. Not bad inside Minot North High School, however, for this high school basketball doubleheader where the East takes on the West with the Knights and the Sentinels. I'm Nick Holberg. Thanks for joining us today on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. It's a quick 15-minute drive-through oil change. You really can't beat it at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, convenient, fast, timely service that won't slow you down. You just stay right in your car for a 15-minute drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. The beauty of Valvoline, they're locally owned and operated. Our good friends, the Lundins, have been at that for over 25 years, taking care of people. Local really does matter. Certainly when it comes to your vehicle, try Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Busy day here today. That's next week's schedule. We apologize. However, we're already underway here today. St. Mary's hosting Shanley and boys hoops today. Chuck Claremont and Scott Woodmansey have the call of that one. It's on the air in the second half. You've got Minot High in a doubleheader against Cheyenne. The boys playing right now. That's a barn burner, by the way. It looks, that's not as much of a barn burner as it was last time I looked. 48-39. Minot High's got the lead over Cheyenne. The girls will play next. Here in this one, you've got Minot North and Grand Forks Central. Time to take a look at the standings, or the rankings, I should say. The top 5 inside the state, brought to you by Sport Clips, home to the MVP haircut experience. Sign in with a hairstylist today at Sport Clips. It's quick, it's convenient. They do a fantastic job at Sport Clips. Minot High, the number 1 ranked team in all the land. Horace, number 2. Will those two teams get back to the big dance this year? I'd have to think they probably will. Can Minot High shake the monkey off the back and grab another state title? They've been the heavy favorite for 4 years in a row after they won it just about 5 now. Years ago. Can they get it done here this year? Century ranked 3. Davies ranked 4. Shanley ranked number 5. Legacy, Bismarck, and Mandan all receiving votes in the most recent media poll to start things off. The record for Minot High sitting at 1-0. Interestingly enough, in this matchup here today, it's Minot North that hasn't played a game just yet. Grand Forks Central sits at 0-2. When we come back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, we'll dive further into this matchup. We'll have a player spotlight. We'll have our keys to the game. Then we'll get set and ready for the opening tap here today from high on top of Minot's North Hill, home of the Sentinels, and this East First West showdown on the PSP Network.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Bucanyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
In East First West showdown today, Grand Forks Central, Minot North. The Sentinels collide here on the PSP Network. It's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. It's a 15-minute drive-through oil change. You can't beat it at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years. It's Valvoline. Well, that young lady on your screen right there is the player that we'll highlight here tonight. You're going to hear a lot about her throughout this entire campaign. And for the next few years, the sophomore, Ellie Laskowski, 5'10". Look at the numbers on this screen. Last year, she averaged just shy of 20 a night, 19.6 points per game. Her career high was 36 points up at Turtle Mountain. She's an All-West Region player, record setter here at Minot North. And she's going to look to continue to be one of the ones inside the WDA on any given night that is going to be filling it up quite a bit. She is our player spotlight tonight, delivered by the UPS Store. UPS Store located on South Broadway in the Magic City for all your packing, shipping, and printing needs. It's the UPS Store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. Well, Grand Forks Central comes in at 0-2 after a matchup last night at Williston. They lost 94-29. They played Jamestown earlier this year. They lost by a score of 75-24. And if you do the math on that, hasn't been good for Grand Forks Central yet on the campaign, being outscored 169-53. Mike Mathiasen, the head coach, looking to see if they could turn the tide just a bit here today inside the Magic City and Minot North High School. For the Sentinels, Justin Laub in his second year brings in a Sentinel team that has not played yet on the campaign. This is number 1 on the season. They went 6-17 last year, good enough for 9th inside of the West Region. In the EDC last year for Grand Forks Central, they went 9-14, 7-9 inside the conference. And today, this opener for Minot North features Grand Forks Central in the East First West showdown. The East has not fared well against the West so far this year in high school hoops. Okay, let's go down to the PA announcer for the official introductions and a salute to our country with our nation's national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Please stand if you are able. Remove your hats for our national anthem.
God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. When we come back, the opening tap. The Knights, the Sentinels from the Magic City on a cool December afternoon.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Spas, etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western. You can bank on us.
It's showtime from the Magic City. We put a cap on the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We get set for our opening tap here today, brought to you by Minot State University, just down the streets. More than 96% of recent college grads are employed or continuing their education at MSU. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot North in white, Central is in maroon. Starting unit today for the Sentinels. Katie Nelson, the junior guard, starts along with Kinsey Wellstead, the senior. Brent Francis, the junior forward, along with Bingaman and Laskowski. For Grand Forks Central, Taylor Olson with Lauren Malotz, Charlie Good. Jay Lewald and J.C. Reardon are the ones that get the starts today here on the floor, in the home floor of Minot North. First matchup of the year for them. Game number 3 for Grand Forks Central. And it's the Knights that win the opening tap, and we are officially underway from here in Minot. Nick Holberg on the call today. Thanks again for joining us for High School Hoops on the PSP Network. Ball's going to be taken away here by North, and Katie Nelson delivers it off here to Wellstead, and she'll carry it right over the Sentinel stamp at center court. Around the horn they go with the basketball. Katie Nelson surveys over, open. Wellstead downtown, no rebound. Pulled back away, now Laskowski with it. We highlighted her in the pregame here today. A little floating jump shot, and Ellie's got her first points of the ball game. She averaged just shy of 20 a night 1 year ago. One of the powers inside of the WDA, wide open, left-handed, up off the glass and in. Reardon's got her first 2 points of tonight's contest. Reardon, a 5'11" senior forward, has a presence on the inside for sure. Here's Laskowski downtown. That one off the back of the rim. Offensive board for the Sentinels. Laskowski's tried to send it inside, taken by Jayla Wald. She'll run the floor with it. Wald goes up. She's going to be fouled on the play. Lane Fleur had the call on that play. Fouls on number 5. Kinsey Wellstead, her first. Today's game on the PSP Network proudly brought to you by Planet Pizza. Proudly serving the Magic City for over 25 years. It's Planet Pizza. They truly are out of this world. 701-852-1700. They will deliver here today if you're in the Magic City. I highly recommend the Blue Buffalo. I'm telling you, that stuff is good. Jay Lewald, 2 for 2 from the Serve Pro free throw line. Central's got their first lead of the ballgame. Up top for North. Bingaman off to Laskowski. Thought about uncorking from there. Now she just drives, jumps, fires, scores. And Laskowski's got 4. And all 4 of Minot North's points early on in the ballgame. Reardon with the basketball. Ball touched the out-of-bounds stripe. Minot North gets it back here with 16:10 to play in the opening half. Thanks again for joining us today on the PSP Network for an East First West showdown on the PSP Network. Deep 3, swoosh. Katie Nelson's first points of the season come from behind the arc. North up 7-4 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Stingy defense ends up in the hands of Laskowski. Back to Wellstead now. Step back 3 on its way. That one off the back of the rim. Basketball pulled down here by Central. Malot's got it, trying to cross the timeline are the Knights. They will. Reardon on the drive. She traveled with the basketball. Well, we talked about it earlier on here tonight that the East hasn't fared very well against the West early on in this 25-26 campaign in the non-conference matchups. The WDA has dominated, 26 wins on the west side of the state compared to the 7 from the teams out east. That number increasing here today as well as Minot High just got done taking down Cheyenne in the matchup earlier on here today. Just got done over at Magic City campus, or Minot High School, I should say. Bryce Gutnick, Dallas Hansen on the call of that one. Number 1, Minot High girls take on Cheyenne coming up. That game in warm-ups right now. You can find it on the PSP Network. Reverse, Wellstead puts it up and in. How about that play? The dribble drive down to the baseline. Went up and around through the loop for 2. Reardon in the paint, kicks it outside. Wald, 3-land, you betcha. Jayla Wald from downtown. She's got 5, and the Knights are back within 2. 9-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Sentinels on top. Offensive is the charge on Bingaman. Central gets the ball back. BSN brings you coverage on the PSP Network. BSN creates exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. From custom equipment, uniforms, and coaches apparel to fanwear, branding, and more, they are the PSP Network's official swag providers, BSN. Call Joe Cattell, Nate Zachman, Naomi Erdahl, Greg Foster, or Scott Woodmansey. One of the BSN sales pros today. We got some pretty good swag this year from our friends at BSN. First International Bank and Trust, timeout on the floor. Mike Mathias, the head coach of the Knights, wants to talk things over. His club trails by 2 early on in the ballgame.
This page isn't a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Big thanks to First International Bank and Trust, continuing to support our mission of promoting local athletes. They've been around for a long time, boy. All the way since 1910, they've grown to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. It's First International Bank and Trust, bringing you the timeouts on the PSP Network. Well, Mike Mathias had called his first timeout of the ball game. Results in a shot clock violation here on Central. Minot North gets the ball back. Well, when you think of the powers in girls high school basketball at the AA level for the past few years, you think of Grand Forks and you think of Minot. However, You don't really think about Minot North and Grand Forks Central. Inside. Off the window and in. Bingaman puts it in for her first field goal of the year. Red River has a state crown just a few years back. Minot High in that same window. Minot High and Red River have been two of the teams that have been ranked up at the top of the ladder when you talk about AA basketball in our state on the girls' side for the past couple seasons. Minot North brand new, however. Last year was the first year at the varsity level for competition. The brand new school, the brand new facility here in North Minot. Basketball controlled here by the Knights. They've got possession with Taylor Olson, the junior guard up top. Pocket was picked. Back the other direction we go on the rod. Addison Phillips off the window and in. Count the tank away, count the bucket off the drive. And it's 13-7, Minot North on top. Then Laskowski takes it away. She runs the floor with it. Laskowski, bounce pass, Phillips, too much on it. Offensive rebound comes away to the Sentinels, and they set up shop and work it around the horn here. On the drive, Bingaman shot too much, comes back away now to Reardon, and she brings it across the timeline. Reardon met by Laskowski. Reardon still hounded here on the double team. Comes back away into the hands of Taylor Olson. Stingy defense again. Bryn Francis steals it. Under 13 to go, opening half. Minot North on top. Here's Wellston. Goes inside. Bingaman was met there here by Lauren Malott. Jump basketball. Minot North gets the ball back. Big thanks to Logan Dean for being on the camera here today. Good to see you, partner. Saw that you trekked out in the negative 2-degree temps here today in the Magic City. It is chilly outside, let me tell you. That time of the year. Here's Laskowski, step back, three-pointer. Hit the side of the backboard, ball still in play. Another timeout coming here for Grand Forks Central. Mike Mathiasen wants to talk things over again on a First International Bank and Trust timeout. We'll do the same. 13-7, Sentinels.
Engineers at Ackerman Estvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Estvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
High school basketball on the PSP Network, proudly brought to you by Farstead Oil. Contact Farstead Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. It's Farstead Oil. Serving North Dakota, Montana, western Minnesota for a long time. Addison Phillips back-to-back for her. Bucket number 2, point number 4. North officially doubling up. Grand Forks Central, it's 15-7. Corner pocket 3, no good. Off the mark from Wald. Reardon gets it away back to Wald over on the far side. Top of the key, this is Marham. Travel the violation. Back to Farstead Oil. Since 1938, they've been taking care of their customers, committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. It's Farstead Oil. Skowski downtown, that one just off the mark. Reardon, rebound. Knights push the floor here with Malott. Back to Wall. Miram here drops it off. Malott on the runner, tried the reverse. Wellstead takes it away off the rebound. Now Laskowski on the drive. Down to the block, put it up too strong. Reardon comes away with it, and Reardon runs the floor. Reardon on the drive, down to the baseline, reverse. Oh, that was pretty up and in. Count the bucket for Reardon. Second point to the ball game. She scored first tonight for Grand Forks Central. Knights cut the lead down to 15-9 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Addison Phillips works it off here into the hands of Katie Nelson. Dropped off Laskowski. She's got range downtown. Bang, bang. Laskowski for three. 7 for Laskowski, the all-region player. Lead doubled up again. 18-9 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC.bank locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them online, bnc.bank. That shot's off the mark, comes back away to Laskowski. Offensive board, drop down, Wellstead. Side of the rack, she's going to be fouled on the play. Wald got the hand in the way, first personal on Wald. It's going to be the second team foul here on Grand Forks Central. Addison Phillips at the Serpro free throw line off the front of the rack. No good. Big thanks to our friend Perry Hansen from the Hoopster and that publication. Get your Hoopster magazine today. You can also find the digital download online, the Hoopster. Talk about being in business for a long time. We'd be lost without them. Big thanks to Perry and everybody at the Hoopster publication. Taken away again, Addison Phillips, coast to coast, left hand off the glass and in. 7 for Phillips. She's having herself a ball game early on with under 10 to play in the first half. Wald on the drive, puts it up off the window, no good. Reared in, rebound. Inside, guarded heavily there. Reardon finds her way to snake on through, and she puts it up and in. 10-point lead, Minot North on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Skowski outside with the basketball. Sent back up now here to Phillips. Laskowski downtown, no rebound. Pulled out of there by Wellstead. Wellstead takes it back behind the three-point stripe on the dribble now. Kick back away up top. Around the horn, downtown. Phillips for three. No. Laskowski inside. Powers her way in. Laskowski's got two more. 9 for Laskowski, a game high. And Minot North leads 23-11. Minot North basketball went off a Wald. Bones Barbecue Sauce bringing you today's coverage on the PSP Network. True North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. Premium barbecue sauce is perfect for anything from ribs to burgers to veggies. Find it at your local grocery store today. Bingaman from downtown, three-pointer. And Cheyenne, the sophomore, has 5 of the ball game. Behind the back from Laskowski, pulls up for three, no good. Offensive rebound, Sentinels up, off the window and in. Bryn Francis has her first points of the ball game. 6 different scorers in the books here for Minot North. They've got a 28-11 lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Deep three from Wald, no good. Off in the corner, Reardon thinks about it, now unloads. Nothing but net for Reardon. 9 for Reardon in the ball game to pace Grand Forks Central. Two more for Phillips. 9 for Phillips in the ball game. Ball's going to go off the foot of Addison Phillips. It will be Grand Forks Central basketball. Central with matchups on the year against Jamestown and at Williston last night. We opened up the show talking about that drive from Grand Forks over to Williston. Is there a worse trip in the state? I think if I'm in Grand Forks, I'd rather almost go to Dickinson so I could get on the interstate and head down to Fargo and over. Highway 2 is long and lonely. There's no doubt about that. Sounds like the weather was just fine to get there. A little chilly, however. Laskowski for three, no, rebound. Pulled back, shot came up from Bingaman. She's fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on number 21, Jayla Wald. Second personal. Serve Pro free throw line visit for Bingaman. 1 for 1 from the Serve Pro stripe. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians in advanced technology at Serve Pro. Update from the capital city. St. Mary's takes down Shanley by a score of 87-83 at boys hoops. Meanwhile, Bingaman goes 2 for 2 from the Serve Pro free throw line. Here's Reardon with the basketball. This ball's going to be coughed up, comes into the hands here of Phillips. She lays it off the window, no good. Loose basketball, comes back away to Bingaman. Sends it downstairs over into the hands of Francis. Back up to Bingaman, up top to Laskowski. On the drive, Laskowski. Odd angle shot there. Fade away, 2 points. Laskowski's got 2 more. $20-point lead for the Sentinels early in the ball game. 6:37 to tick down here. Ball worked inside, Reardon with it. Off the window and in, and Reardon having herself a game. She's got 11. That leads all scorers in the contest. Ties all scorers, I should say. Her and Laskowski, both with 11 points in the contest so far. Here with 6:20 to tick down in the opening half. Bingaman inside, Laskowski, little post play, that one off the mark. Too much muscle on it. We go back the other direction now for GFC and Taylor Olson. Olson to Malott, back to Olson. It's going to be another jump basketball coming. I believe the arrow belongs to Central. It does, and Grand Forks Central inbound on the far side of the court. How about this venue here in the Magic City at Minot North? Can hold plenty. The top row here of the bleachers. Big thanks to Brent Nelson. That was Malott. Mallet, excuse me. Her first 2 points of the ball game. Again, big thanks to Brent Nelson, the athletic director here at Minot North. Always more than accommodating when we get into the venue. Appreciate the hospitality, Brent, and everybody involved here at Minot North High School. Tried to send it inside. It was kicked on the play by Taylor Olson. Minot North gets the ball back. Big lead at 34-18 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Minot North gets right into conference play after today. Reardon slams the door and says, I don't think so. The block on the play. See if we can take another look at it on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Browse their massive inventory online. DriveRyan.com. Little give and go feed off the inbound play. Basketball comes free, comes up into the hands now of Addison Phillips. Worked inside. Little turnaround, left hand, scooping it up and in. Katie Nelson's got 5 in the ballgame. 36-18. North on top. Then Wellstead's going to take the ball away on the jump ball. North gets it back. Minot North going right into conference play starting on the 16th of December. That's early next week. They're at Legacy. We'll have coverage of it for you on the PSP network. Then they travel to Dickinson at the end of the week on the 19th to take on the Dickinson Midgets. Coverage of that one as well coming your way on the PSP network. Takeaway, Laskowski. Bangs her way towards the rack. She's up and in with 2 more. 13 according to my countdown for Ellie Laskowski here in the ballgame. Reardon. Trying to match that number just off the mark. Laskowski down with the rebound. Laskowski from deep. Swish. 16 of the ball game for Laskowski. Reared it down to the block. Taken by Laskowski. She's got it here. She'll cross the timeline with it and set up shop. She just pulls up on contested three off the mark. Reardon down with the rebound. No, she's not. It's going to be taken away there. The shot came up from Bryn Francis. She's fouled on the play.
Foul on Grand Forks Central, number 23.
41-18 in favor of Minot North on the BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC.bank, locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them online, bnc.bank. If you haven't already done so, make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. Just over 500 games this year on the PSP Network across our great state of North Dakota. Our mission is to promote local athletes. Down with the rebound there, that was Callie Bina. Got it off to Reardon, and Reardon double teamed right at the half court line. Got it back to Bina. Sends it far side through the hands of Abrahamson. Sentinels get the ball back.
In from Minot North, number 2, Cameron.
And if you haven't caught it yet, PSP Primetime, powered by Ackerman Esfold Construction Management, AECM, bringing you Primetime along with our friends at Magic City Home Leisure and Spas, etc. Bryce Gutnick, Dallas Hansen, the Professor Owen Patterson, local sports center, if you will, each and every Wednesday night. Hope you join us for that. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. Shot came up from Francis. She was fouled on the play. Two shots coming here for Bryn. 5'10" junior steps up to the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service with trained technicians and advanced technology. 1 for 1 for Francis. 42-18 the score in favor of Minot North. The Sentinels with the foot on the gas just a bit here. Make it 43-18 as that one drops in. On the Lico play, underneath. Just off the mark there from Phillips. How about Minot North on the basketball here in this contest? Another jump ball. Grand Forks Central has the arrow, but the stingy defense has been on here for the Sentinels here in this ball game. Not a big crowd on hand in here today by any means. Pretty quiet in here for a East versus West showdown here on a Saturday afternoon. Don't blame people for not wanting to venture out when it's too below outside without the wind chill. 3-ball attempt from Wald was no good. Comes back into the hands of the Knights. Travels the violation. Sentinels get the ball back. Wallstead brings it across the timeline over to Ellie Laskowski. Worked it inside the lane. Oh, there's a foul on the play. Francis went up for the shot. She ended up on the ground.
Foul on Grand Forks Central, number 35, Bryn Francis at the line.
Miram was the one charged with the foul. Sends Francis back to the Serve Pro free throw line. Bryn 2 for 2 in the ball game from the Serve Pro stripe. 24/7 emergency service with trained technicians and advanced technology. It's Serve Pro. Lead extends to 44-18 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Second one up and in. Update from across town. It's officially time for the tip-off with number 1, Minot High and Cheyenne. Again, Bryce Gutnick, Dallas Hansen on the call. Here comes Laskowski to the other end. Easy one there for Ellie Laskowski. She puts it up and in. Another travel violation here on the Knights. Abrahamson had the suitcase violation, and Minot North will get possession here. Off the drive, Bingaman puts it up off the window and in. She's got 9 in the ball game. And Minot North leads big, 49-18 on the BNC Bank scoreboard with 84 seconds left here in the opening half. Join us for the Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. That's right around the corner here on the PSP Network.
In for Minot North, number 5, Kinsey Wellstead.
$1:30 left in the opening half of basketball. Off to Laskowski, way downtown. Bingo. Third made 3 for Laskowski in the ball game. 5th three-pointer here for Minot North in the opening half. They're up big time, 52-18 with 1:08 left in the opening half of play, and Laskowski's going to look to add more over on the left side. Puts it up off the glass and in. .23 for Laskowski in this first half. Her career high is 36. She's on pace for that here, no question about it in this ball game. Ball's taken away here by Addison Phillips. Got it off to Wellstead. The route is on. Wellstead puts it off the glass and in. Knights with possession. Miriam got it over far side. Abrahamson, side of the rim, comes back away at the elbow. Little jump shot falls there for Callie Bina. Her first points in the ball game. 36-point lead here for Minot North on the runner. Look at that play right to the rack. No. Another jump basketball coming here. 1.2 left here in the opening half. Chance for one more shot possibly. Central just hangs on to it. Minot North is a buzzsaw right now. They lead Grand Forks Central 56-20 at the break. Jerome's Collision Center halftime report comes up next on the PSP Network.
Made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store. It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
Like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in. I can't believe I wrecked my car. There are some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance. Are you even a therapist? Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Trinity Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Trinity Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
We've reached the half. Well, runtime of the second half as well. Minot North up by 36 on Grand Forks Central. Welcome into our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Accidents happen, it's part of life. At Jerome's, our goal is to help get you and your car back on the road. They've been doing that since 1975. Call 852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or your service. Collision repair is their specialty. They value you and your car. It's Jerome's. Wonder if they can help me with a pair of glasses. The older I get, the more I think I might need readers. However, been pretty easy to see in this ball game today that Ellie Laskowski is special. We already knew that. 23 points in the first half. She had 3 3-pointers in the first half of basketball. Here's your game reset, brought to you by DriveRyan.com. Browse their massive inventory online at DriveRyan.com. Laskowski with 23 for Minot North. She leads all scorers. 9 in the ball game for Bingaman, 9 for Phillips as well for the Sentinels, 6 in the ball game for Bryn Francis. Kinsey Wellstead has 4, Katie Nelson with 5. In total, Minot North had 6 scorers in the books. They hit 5 3-pointers. They went 7 for 8 from the charity stripe, brought to you by ServPro, and they are cooking right now, no question about that. Grand Forks Central, the Knights that come in at 0-2, ended up with 4 scorers in the books. They had 2 3-pointers. They did go 2 for 2 from the Serve Pro stripe. They got to 20, and here's how. It was J.C. Reardon with 10, 5 for Jayla Wald, 2 for Mallet, and then 2 for Bina. Somewhere along the lines, my math does not add up because that only gets you to 19. They've got 20 on the board. I do apologize. Flying solo here today as well at Minot North High School. Either way, it's Grand Forks Central that trails big time in this ball game, 56-20. There's your game reset, brought to you by DriveRyan.com. Again, browser massive inventory online, DriveRyan.com. 56-20. It's Minot North up big. By the way, next week, the schedule looks like this. It's action-packed. There isn't a day off next week except for Sunday, the day of rest. On Monday, Kenmare Bowbells travels up to Mohall to take on Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood, and boys basketball. 7:15 game time coming up on Monday night. Jonas Nelson will have the call of that one. On Tuesday, where will I be? I don't even know yet. Here it is. I'll be at the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena for boys hockey. Dickinson against undefeated Minot in WDA play. Doubleheaders across the board in the WDA for boys and girls basketball. Minot's at St. Mary's. We'll have that one for you starting at 6. Minot North's at Legacy. We'll have that one for you starting at 6. And Mandan and Bismarck and girls and boys hoops. That one starts at 6 on Tuesday. On Thursday, no AA play. It's Linton HMB at Garrison. Botno's at Velva, both boys basketball matchups. Friday gets busy again. Our Redeemers boys basketball tournament will have the semifinal coverage of that event happening at the Castle. Minot's at Century and boys hockey. Bismarck at Minot and girls and boys hoops. Minot North is at Dickinson. We'll have coverage of that one for you. Williston will be at Century. And then on Saturday, the championship and third place matchup of the RA Deemers tournament. Again, that all happens next week on the PSP Network. If you haven't seen it, you haven't already done so, make sure to follow us on all social media platforms so you don't miss out on things like this. Player Performance of the Week brought to you by Minot State University, Ryan Family Dealerships, and the Aggie Foundation. Ariana Root is up for that award this week from Minot High Basketball. Knox Dahlberg from Williston, the Coyotes, the goaltender, is on that list. Landon Slynn from Minot United Hockey. Scotty Beck from South Prairie Basketball. And Easton Richardson all up for this week's Player Performance of the Week, brought to you by Minot State, Ryan Family Dealerships, and the Aggie Foundation. Well, it's time for our second half of hoops. If you're just joining us, Minot North is in white. Central is in maroon. Minot North up big. Wellstead with the basketball, had her pocket picked, and we go the other direction now here for the Knights, who have possession with Wald. Got it back over into the hands here of Mallet. On the far wing, sent up to Taylor Olson, and Olson's on the drive down to the baseline. Toss the basketball away, and it will be Minot North basketball. Did I misspeak to you? I thought we went to run time after that 30-point barrier was reached. I need some clarification on that. I apologize to you folks. Wellstead on the drive. Blocked inside. Comes back away. Francis, short little bunny. The jump shot is good for Francis. She's got 8. Central with the basketball across the timeline. Mallet with it here. Reardon down to the baseline. Ball's taken away. Bingaman took it away. Got it off to Laskowski. And Laskowski will bring it back up to the top of the key. Now Wellstead. Wellstead just pulls it back a bit. Hands it off now into the hands of Nelson. Nelson trying to go to the left side. Kissed the window off the rim. No good. Reardon had the rebound. And Reardon will carry it down into North territory. It went off the foot there of number 23, Bingaman. So Grand Forks Central will get the ball back. Deep three on its way, no good. North with possession. Shot clock down to 2. Into the lane, and Addison Phillips drops in her 11th point to the ballgame. Deep 3 on its way on the other side. That one ended up hitting the stanchion that comes down from the ceiling. Ball is out of play. North gets possession back. And it's Wellstead that will bring it back across the timeline. Laskowski downtown, no. Rebound pulled out by Francis. Now Laskowski inside, spins over to her left, puts it up off the rim, no. Rebound, still scrumming for it. Reardon takes it away, and Reardon's on the run. Here's J.C. Reardon, step through move, puts it up off the window, no. Ball comes back away now to the hands here of Kinsey Wellstead. Got it to Laskowski, and Laskowski travels over to her left, brings it to Wellstead, kicks it up top. Pregame had her pocket picked by Reardon. The leak out comes here to Wald, and Wald will take it down, lays it up. Ball, she's blocked on the play. Laskowski comes flying in and slams the door. That one's worth another look on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. This should have been an easy 2 here for Grand Forks Central, but Laskowski says, I don't think so. First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Minot North up big time.
As a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Justin Loft called the timeout. Sentinels are up by 40 here in this ball game with 14:20 to tick down in regulation. Ball down to the baseline. It's going to be taken away here by the Knights as Mallet took it away. It's going to be intercepted back on the other side. Addison Phillips up and in. Well, the Knights on the season, we talked about it earlier. They've been outscored on the campaign, 169-53 coming in. Hasn't gotten any easier here today against the Sentinels from Minot North in their opener on the season. Laskowski almost had it taken away, almost took it away, I should say. Ball comes back into the hands.
Foul on Minot North, number 24, Laskowski.
Here to Grand Forks Central, as Laskowski's going to be charged with her first. Central to inbound it. Charlie Good puts it in. How about the play here for Addison Phillips in this ball game? She's been real good. Ball's going to be taken away by the Sentinels again. Off the window and in. Katie Nelson's 8th points in tonight's showdown. 64-20. It's going to be a foul coming here on Phillips. She got the feet tangled up there with the ball handler, Taylor Olson. It's number 1 on Phillips. Sorry, number 2 on Phillips here in the ball game, if you're keeping track at home. Here comes the double team from Minot North, trying to get away as Olson. Then Laskowski's got it here between the legs. She had her pocket picked, and we go back and forth on the stingy defense here in this ball game. Knights with possession. Sent inside. Out the bucket there. Comes back away down to Wellstead. Then Laskowski. Laskowski on the run. She's fouled on her way to the rack.
Foul on Grand Forks Central, number 4.
Callie Bina charged with Her first personal. Skowski at the Serve Pro stripe. She had 23 in the first half. Didn't make a visit to the Serve Pro free throw line. She does here, however. And she puts that one up and in. Serve Pro with 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, and advanced technology at Serve Pro. 1 for 2 for the All-WDA player. And here comes Grand Forks Central with the basketball and 12:30 to tick down here in regulation. Laskowski's got another shot block on the play. Step back three off the front of the rim. She's had chances in the ball game, just hasn't been able to get them to fall. Gonna have another jump basketball coming here. Who's got the arrow? It's Grand Forks Central. Well, the crowd continues to pile in or fill up just a bit here at Minot North High School on the campus of Minot North. Boys matchup coming up next here on the PSP Network. Ball's going to be taken away there by Phillips. On a play it goes. And Central gets the ball back. Big thanks to our friends at Val's Cyclery. They bring you today's action on the PSP Network. Right in time for the holiday season. Val's has giant selection of e-bikes. They also have a sharpening center at Val's. They also have fitness center at Val's Cyclery. Downtown Minot, Val's proudly bringing you high school athletics on the PSP Network. Wellstead on the drive, off to Bingaman. Went back to Wellstead, went between her legs. Ball goes on a play. And Grand Forks Central gets possession back. Big thanks once again to Bones Barbecue Sauce, true North Dakota original. Find them at your major grocer and your local grocer. It's Bones Barbecue Sauce. It's good on everything. I put it on this pheasant recipe that I had the other day, and let me tell you, it was about as tasty as it gets. It's Bones Barbecue Sauce. Ball's going to be tossed out of play by Reardon, but it would touch to Minot North player. So the Knights get the ball back here with 11:18 left in regulation, trailing by a score of 65-23. Mallett with the basketball. Delivers off to Wald. That ball is going to be tossed away. Nelson, side of the rim, no good. Reardon with the basketball. She brings it across the floor. Feet come planted there for the shot from Abrahamson. No, goes off of Wald, and it will be Minot North basketball. Bingaman on the drive, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes to Laskowski underneath the rack. Oh, she's hounded. Jump basketball ends up being the call as Mallett and Laskowski come together. We're down to 10:30 to play in regulation, 65-23 Central. Side of the rim, no. Nice defense there from Mallett. Ball's taken away by Grand Forks Central. Mallett was the foot on the line, didn't matter, didn't go in. Comes away to Reardon. Reverse, Reardon puts it up and in. Her first points of the second half. Leads at 40. Laskowski works it off Bingaman. Little runner, no good. Kick back up, Laskowski in the lane. She's going to be fouled by Wald. 2 shots coming here. That's number 3 on Jayla Wald.
Foul on Grand Forks Central, number 21.
Falls on number 21. Jayla Wald, that's number 3. Laskowski no good from the charity stripe.
And number 15, Charlie Good.
Here's Laskowski from the Serve Pro free throw line. Got the second one to fall. Made the front and back half of her charity stripe visits tonight. Laskowski's going to head to the bench. Will that be it for Ellie tonight? That would be 25 total in the ball game if it is. Open from 3 lap. You betcha. Mallet buries for 3.
3-point from Mallet is good.
Wellstead got it off. Bingaman sent it inside. Back outside. Wellstead. Nice work there from Minot North just off the side of the rim. Grand Forks Central with possession here. Floater off the window from Taylor Olson, her first points of the ball game.
Foul on Grand Forks Central, number 10, Lauren Mallet.
Mallet charged with her second personal here in the ball game.
13, Britt Francis.
Francis checking back in. Meanwhile, Phillips is at the Serve Pro stripe. She's now 1 for 3 in the ball game from the line. This one's on its way up and in. 67-30. Minot North up big with under 9 to play in the ball game. Worked around the horn, comes away to Taylor Olson. Downtown, Olson back-to-back buckets, that time from behind the stripe. Now we got clarification. Thank you to Todd Domrys for the clarification on the mercy rule. Mercy rule in Division AA basketball goes into effect when the score reaches a 30-point differential in the final 9 minutes of the second half. So it will run down from here, not until the 9-minute mark of the second half of basketball. Thank you, TD. 67-35, Minot North up big. Phillips up top, Bingaman got it into the hands here now of Jaslyn Sweet. Sweet goes back over into the hands of Wellstead. Phillips. Bingaman, jump shot, front of the rim. No, they got a good look at it. Wald pulls down the rebound, and now it's GFC that carries it back across the timeline. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to play here in the second half of basketball. Little bunny from the side of the rack. Wellstead, second chance. No, Francis cleans it up, and Bryn Francis has 10 in the ball game. Three have reached double digits for Minot North in the contest. Laskowski, Francis, and Phillips. Reardon's fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on number 4 on Jaslyn Sweet. It's number 1 on Sweet. Number 3 here in the second half. Reardon's had a nice night here for Grand Forks Central. That's 13 points for her in the ballgame. Off the mark on the second, 1 for 2 now in the contest here for Reardon. Laskowski back in the ballgame. Got it over to Nelson. Now Laskowski on the dribble drive. Little floater. Count the bucket, and she's fouled. Another look at this one on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. DriveRyan.com. Browse the massive inventory online at DriveRyan.com. ServPro free throw line for Laskowski, no good. Down with the basketball. Travel is the violation on Francis. Well, we talked about Ellie, her career high at 36 last year against Turtle Mountain in her freshman campaign. Mallett with back-to-back threes. 8 now in the ball game, back-to-back threes in the second half. But the Sentinels still up big time. They lead by a score of 71-39. Skowski trying to crash her way into the paint. Reardon takes the ball away. She's on the run here. Reardon, step through move, no. Gets her own rebound underneath. Still scrumming forward, puts up a second shot. And she's fouled on the play. She'll go to the ServPro free throw line. ServPro with 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians and advanced technology at ServPro. Get ready for this boys game coming up next. There's some of the top talent in the state of North Dakota that will be on the floor. There's a pair of young men from Grand Forks Central that are pretty darn good. Braden Delorme averaged 16.8 last year for the Knights. Brooklyn Bruce averaged 18 tonight for GFC. A pair of all EDC players will take the floor trying to get back-to-back wins. Is Grand Forks Central. Reardon gets the second one to drop. They beat Williston last night 78-71. They dropped to Jamestown 70-66 in the opener on their campaign, so they look to see if they can go into conference play. Over 500. That was Phillips that had 2 more. Off the mark on the jump shot. Reardon kicks it outside. On the drive, jump shot, no. 2 shots coming here.
Foul on Minot North, number 2, Phillips.
Addie Phillips. 8th graders had an impressive ball game here tonight, hasn't she? Count the bucket there. It drops in for Charlie Good, and Charlie Good's into the scorebook. 5:28 to play in the ball game. Wellstead looking, now firing. Wellstead, nothing but net. Mallett brings it across the timeline. Now Reardon down to the block. Nice dribble, drive move from J.C. Reardon. She puts it up and in. 5 on the dot to play in regulation. Hope you join us for our Planning Team Financial and Shots Crossroads postgame show. We'll have an interview with our MVP of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips. Sport Clips, home to the MVP haircut experience. Spoiler alert, it might be that young lady right there downtown for Laskowski. 30 in the ball game for Ellie. 3-point attempt on the other side, no. Wellstead down with it. Guarded heavily here by Mallett. Ball skipped across, got it over to Phillips, and Phillips goes back over now to Wellstead. Wellstead delivers off into the hands here of Nelson. Nelson sends it inside. Francis went up with the shot. She's fouled on the play. Falls on number 10, Lauren Mallett. Number 3 on Mallett here in the ball game. Bryn Francis makes a trip to the ServPro free throw line. Perfect in the first half from the stripe on 2 visits. She went 4 for 4 here in the second half. That's her first trip to the ServPro stripe, and she's 0 for 1 in the second half from the line. ServPro with 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians and advanced technology at ServPro. And Francis, the junior, drops in the second. 11 for Francis in the ballgame. There's a foul here on Katie Nelson. Nelson's second personal, third team foul. Oh, kiss the window, it's in. Irie for three. Ball comes back away into the hands here of Bingerman up top. Skips it inside. Francis finds Laskowski. She's going to be pushed and fouled on the play. Callie Bina is going to be the one charged with the foul. That will be number 2 on Bina. And Laskowski goes back to the Serve Pro free throw line. Nothing but net that time for Ellie.
In from Minot North, number 4, Jaslyn Sweet.
Front of the rim for Ellie Laskowski. 3 for 7 from the Serve Pro free throw line here in this ball game. .31 in the contest, game high for Laskowski. 18 on the other side for J.C. Reardon here in this ball game. These two young ladies have done a nice job in this contest. Under 3 to play, run time ticking down here. Wall downtown, no. On the run, wide open, Sweet. Lays it up off the window, just too much power on it, no good. We go back the other direction now here for Central as Miriam has it. There's going to be a stop in the play. Foul on Addison Phillips. It's going to be number 4 on Phillips here in the ball game. Miriam heads to the Serve Pro free throw line. Off the mark on the attempt for Miriam. North with possession. 2:24 to tick down in regulation. Corner pocket 3 ball, no good on the attempt there from Traeger. Put back from Bingaman doesn't count, however. She'll go to the Serve Pro line to shoot 2 as Bina is charged with her third. Cheyenne Bingaman, the sophomore, 9 points in the first half, held off the sheet here in the second. She's now 2 for 3 from the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians and advanced technology at Serve Pro. Bingaman gets the second to fall. She's got 10 in the ballgame. Four in double digits for Minot North. We approach 2 minutes left in regulation. Sentinels are up big, 81-46 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Join us for the Planning Team Financials, Shots Crossroads post-game show. We'll have our move of the game brought to you by our friends at Magic City Home Leisure. Browse their massive inventory on South Broadway in Minot. Magic City Home Leisure, proud to bring you North Dakota High School athletics and our move of the game coming your way here tonight. Kicked away into the hands now of Phillips. Goes inside, jump shot, paints the glass. Did Sweet, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Knights. Walled with the runner. Comes back away. Phillips on the move, and Phillips will go down. Lays it up and in. Addison Phillips, the 8th grader, having herself a ball game. 18 for Phillips. And Minot North in dominating fashion here in this contest this afternoon. looks to improve to a record of 1-0 on their campaign.
North, number 22. Wald at the line.
Wald will go to the Serve Pro free throw line. First visit in the second half for Jayla Wald. She went 2 for 2 in the opening half. 0 for 1 here in the second half. (83-46) on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Next up for Minot North, that shot off the mark on the attempt for Traeger from the stripe. Next up for Minot North, again, they take on, that's the boys roster, I apologize. Let me get it for you right here.
Jaslyn Sweet for 2.
Sweet finally gets it to drop her first 2 of the ball game. She's had some chances tonight. Good to see that fall in for her. 5'9" junior, logging some big minutes tonight here for Minot North. Yeah, next up for Minot North, that Legacy, then Dickinson again. Both those games on the PSP network coming up next week. Let's go to our Planning Team Financial Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial and Shots Crossroads home to the postgame. It starts right now here on the PSP network. Is proudly brought to you by on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
At Shots Crossroads.
Planning Team Financial and Shots Crossroads bring you the postgame for tonight's matchup in East First West Showdown, where Grand Forks Central came to Minot to take on Minot North. And The Sentinels were a bit of a buzzsaw in this basketball game tonight. Let's hop right into our player of the game conversation. Minot North's Ellie Laskowski joins us now. 31 for you tonight. Are you happy with not only the way that you played, but with the way your team played here tonight?
Yeah, I was really proud of just the way we came out after our season wasn't the best last year. So hopefully this strong start will kind of kickstart us.
How do you look at these East First West showdowns? Obviously, you won't see them again until state tournament time if both of those teams get there. How do you approach a game like today in the opener? Is there any nerves or jitters coming into the opener with a non-conference opponent?
I mean, you just kind of look at it like, you know you're not going to see them again, so you just want to show them what you can do.
You will see the teams again that you play next week, Legacy and Dickinson. Coming into this season, obviously there's some favorites inside of the WDA. How do you approach the matchup with Legacy coming up on Tuesday? That's going to be a tough one as well, eh?
You just kind of, I think we're going to just watch a lot of film and just try to stop like Marley and all their good people.
31 points for you tonight. How much work is your off season and how much time are you spending in the gym and training and shooting hoops? Obviously, you're progressing at a pretty high rate, it seems right now.
Yeah, I just go to basketball whenever I can and AAU over the summer, all that.
Well, it's paying off for you, young lady. Nice job here tonight.
Thank you.
That's Ellie Laskowski, our MVP of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips, home to the MVP haircut experience. Sport Clips located in Minot and Bismarck. I've got the app. I sign in online. It's quick, it's convenient, fast, and friendly. I'm telling you, Sport Clips is where it's at. They bring you the MVP of the game. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our game reset and our move of the game. That all happens next here on the PSP Network. Minot North. Big time tonight, 85-46 over Grand Forks Central. The boys getting set to play next.
8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western. You can bank on us.
Looking for the ultimate way to relax? Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs, and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
Planning Team Financial, Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial, whether you're looking for a full service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, they can help you every step of the way. Find out more at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads, home to the famous number 99, where team buses are always welcome. I'm telling you, Shots Crossroads. Try the banana cream pie at Shots. You won't be disappointed. Team buses are always welcome if you come to the Magic City. 85-46. How do we get here? Time for the game reset, brought to you by DriveRyan.com. Browse our massive inventory online at DriveRyan.com. Postgame.com. Second half much better than the first for Central. It was a 29-26 second half, favoring Minot North compared to the 56-20 first half that Minot North dominated. Individual numbers of the ballgame. J.C. Reardon had 18. She paced the way for the Knights. 5 for Jayla Wold. 1 for Charlie Good. 8 for Lauren Mallett. 4 for Callie Bina. And Taylor Olson, the junior guard, ended with 5. 46 total for Grand Forks Central. For Minot North, who improves to a record of 1-0 now inside of the 25-26 campaign. They ended up going 13 for 22 from the charity stripe. They ended up hitting 8 3-pointers in the ballgame. They had some players doing some big things tonight. Ellie Laskowski, 31 for her. We already talked to her as our MVP of the game. 10 for Bingaman, 11 for Francis, 6 for Wellstead, 2 for Sweet, 7 for Nelson, 18 for Addison Phillips. Hello, look out for the 8th grader. She had 18 tonight. She was fantastic with a capital F. In total, 13 for 22 from the free throw line, as mentioned. 85 total points for the Sentinels, and again improving to a record of 1-0. Grand Forks Central drops to 0-3 in the Western Swing for them. Not exactly the way they wanted to start their campaign. However, some nice pieces to that puzzle, without a doubt. MVP again brought to you by Sport Clips, home to the MVP haircut experience. Sign in with a hairstylist today. It's Sport Clips bringing you the MVP. Coming up next, we've got the boys matchup. This could be a fun one coming up next here on the PSP Network. Not really sure what to expect of it, but it might be competitive. Could be back and forth. We're going to find out. Move of the game time. Final order of business in the girls matchup. Move of the game brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. Magic City Home Leisure, located on South Broadway in Minot. I've got the hot tub in the backyard right off the deck. And I'm telling you, it's the best investment I've ever made. There's health benefits to it. Get to relax out there. A little cold today, probably, if it's outside. But Magic City Home Leisure, at least worth going to take a look at the tubs and the saunas. They also have a fantastic lineup of recreation for inside your house. Shuffleboards, pool tables, you name it. Move of the game. I don't know, which way do you go tonight? There's plenty to look and choose from. How about this little floater that ended up as an and one play? Count the bucket and the foul. That was one of Laskowski's 31 tonight. Again, Ellie Laskowski on the double dip. She's got the move of the game, brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure and the Sport Clips MVP award for tonight in this girls East First West showdown that just took place, that saw Minot North take down Central 85-46. The boys are on the floor. They're set and ready to get warmed up. Let's switch over the cockpit and get ready for the boys game. The Knights and the Sentinels collide in the next one. Minot North looking to see if they could find a way to complete the sweep. Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Time to buckle in for the boys' game. Second half of the doubleheader here this afternoon from Minot North High School. Grand Forks Central, the Knights are in town, taking on Minot North on their home opener here after going to Belcourt last night and losing to the Braves of Turtle Mountain. Central comes off of a loss. Central comes off of a win last night at Williston. Could be a good one. We're not really sure what to expect in the East vs. West showdown. We do know a few things, that both these teams are looking for a win. Drew Hischlin in his second year with the Minot North Sentinels has some players back that could potentially get the job done. Let's hop right into the player to watch tonight. The player to watch tonight is Braden Blickery from Minot North. 12 points per game last year. He scored 41 three-pointers. Led Minot North to the Dakota Bowl as the quarterback of the Sentinels. He's going to have his duties in his hands full here today as he goes against two of the guns from the East region in Braden DeLorme. The 6-foot-tall senior guard averaged just about 17 last year per game. He hit 80 three-pointers, 89% from the charity stripe as well, and he's got a Batman to a Robin, if you will, or vice versa. Brooklyn Bruce, also all EDC. He's all-state as a cornerback in football as well. Bruce, 18 points per game with 54 three-pointers a year ago. Those players are going to be tough to contain today for Grand Forks Central. They may be the biggest part of the storyline of the doubleheader here today. Ken, Minot North shut down the Big Two from GFC. We're going to find out here in just a few moments. Are either of these teams ranked? No. However, it's early in the campaign, and we know one thing's for sure. Century is going to be the real deal. They're going to be tough. Boy, let me tell you, they are sharp. They've got guns. They're looking to go back-to-back. They received 13 of the 17 first-place votes in the statewide media poll. Horace received 3 of those votes out east. Bismarck receiving 1 vote. Fargo Davies in the top 4. Then you've got Dickinson and Mandan. They both had wins on the weekend. Dickinson put up 101 last night against the Shanley Deacons. Boston Cranston ended up reaching 1,000 points. He scored 41 in last night's ball game. Dickinson is for sure in my top 4 coming out of the WDA when it's all said and done. Who knows, however. There's the Week 2 media poll brought to you by Sport Clips, home to the MVP haircut experience. Hop it online at Sport Clips. Time for our keys to the game, brought to you by our friends at Northern Plains Heating and Air. Northern choice to seal your heating and air game. The Northern Plains Heating and Air for Grand Forks Central. The Big Two, we already talked about them, DeLorme and Bruce. If they can get going in this ball game, they could be tough to contain. And for Minot North, they're going to have to battle on the glass. Be better than they were last night at Turtle Mountain if they want a shot to take down Grand Forks Central on their home floor here in this contest. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Give Dylan a call today, 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is performing the way it should be for winter, especially right now in the Magic City and in western North Dakota. It is cold right now at 2 below. Showed you this just a moment ago. Player Performance of the Week brought to you by Minot State, the Aggie Foundation, and Ryan Family Dealerships. A couple hockey guys on here, a couple young ladies on the hardwood that had dominating performances, including Ariana Rude and Scotty Beck. Knox Dahlberg, the goalie from Williston, Landon Slynn, the forward from Minot United, and Easton Richardson, the forward for Bismarck High, are the ones that are up for that award here this week. Official introductions taking place. Let's tell you about next week on the PSP Network. Nobody's got a night off next week. We're in action every single night of the week. Tuesday, Minot's at St. Mary's, Minot North's at Legacy, Mandan at Bismarck, all in WDA basketball as the conference schedule opens up. Dickinson's at Minot and boys high school hockey. Should be a good week next week. I'm telling you, a lot of action right here on the PSP Network. Well, one more commercial break on the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, and we come back. Our opening tap, the Sentinels, the Knights from the Magic City.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged, the stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Time for high school basketball on the PSP Network. Grand Forks Central is in maroon. Minot North is in white off the opening tap. Sentinels have possession, and we are officially underway. And things open up with a bang. First points belong to Eli Thomas, the 6'1" senior. With the basketball, here's Braden DeLorme. Keep an eye on him, number 3 in maroon, an all-EDC player from a year ago. Between the legs, DeLorme guarded by Thomas, a big time. Around the horn it goes for the Knights as Jonas with the basketball sends it down underneath, and the ball's going to go off of Thomas on a play. It will be Grand Forks Central basketball. Opening tap tonight was brought to you by Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you. More than 96% of recent college grads are either employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. It's Minot State University. Here's Bachmeyer with the basketball. Got it off now, Thomas with it. Thought about pulling up here. Goes off into the hands of Bachmeyer. This is Traden that sends it inside. Little post play kicked outside. Jelmstead, no. Rebound pulled in underneath from Bachmeyer once again. Out center around the horn where it comes to Jelmstead. Jelmstead far corner. This is Bachmeyer surveying. Goes inside the paint. Up and in. Brady Vigestad, the big man, 6'8" sophomore inside. Gives North a 4-0 lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Up top it comes. Jonas over to DeLorme, fires, no. Blickery with an excellent play here on the end line, threw the ball off the opponent, ends up on a play, and it ends up being Minot North basketball. Another look at it on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Nice heads-up play there from Bachmeyer or Blickery that did that. Either way, Minot's got the basketball. Vigestad, the big man, with it here. Now Thomas works it back away now into the hands here of Blickery. Jump shot. Blickery caught it for 3. Bingo. Blickery from downtown. 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Grand Forks Central was at Williston last night. They had a win 78-71 over the Coyotes. They lost to Jamestown earlier on in this campaign by a score of 70-66. Minot North was at Belcourt last night. They didn't fare too well against the Braves. They lost by a score of 66-54 last night up in Belcourt. Not an easy place to play in Belcourt by any means. However, Minot North losing to the single-A school last night. It's going to be a foul away from the basketball, says Lane Fleur. Fouls on number 12, Tyson Vanyo. That's his first personal. First team foul on Grand Forks Central. Minot North will carry the ball up over the timeline here with Thomas. 7-0 lead. Sentinels on their home floor in their first appearance in the 25-26 campaign from home. Blickery off the front of the rim. Who touched it last? Minot North did. It will be Grand Forks Central basketball. Big thanks again to Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Serving Western North Dakota, they bring you all of our coverage on the PSP Network, along with Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original. Bones Barbecue can be found at all major grocers in the state of North Dakota. A little step through between the legs. Bruce, jump shot, no. His first attempt just missed. Minot North gets the basketball back. Central hasn't scored a bucket yet in the ball game. Just about 2 minutes in. Just about 3 minutes in, excuse me. Josiah Jacquinette got it away into the hands of Bachmeyer. Now Jacquinette goes inside. Bachmeyer had the shot. Another foul on the play. And the foul inside is going to be charged on number 11. That's Caden Jonas.
Central foul on number 11, Caden Chanos, first personal, second team foul. The line to shoot 2, Trayton Bachman.
Bachmeyer off the front of the rim, no. 6'6" senior, Trayton Bachmeyer. He had 10 points last night against Belcourt. Goes 0 for 1 on the first trip to the line. Second attempt had too much on it. Loose basketball comes away to Grand Forks Central, and the Knights will push it up the floor. Jump shot off the mark that time for DeLorme. Cover on the rim right now for Grand Forks Central. North with possession, handed off by Josh Myers. Little floater there, no good from Jelmstead. And another foul on the play on Grand Forks Central.
Central foul on number 11, Caden.
Jonas is the one charged with the foul. Third team foul here on GFC. Finally goes up 8-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard as that one falls in for Ty Jelmstead. Jelmstead 1 for 1 from the ServPro free throw line. ServPro 24/7 emergency service with trained technicians and advanced technology. It's ServPro. Ball's carried up the floor here by Bruce. Then DeLore got it back over into the hands of Larson. Step back three, Larson downtown, front of the rim. Comes back away down to Blickery. Got it into the hands here of Myers. Then Bachmeyer, Blickery way downtown. No, rebound pulled in, Bossert. Knights on the run. Ball's going to be taken away here. Jacquinette gets it after the nice defensive play from Josh Myers. Minot North slows it up just a bit. 14:05 to play here, opening half. Minot North up 9-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Not a big crowd on hand here today. Not small either, however. This place can look a little empty if it's not completely jammed because of the size of the venue. Little spin move in the paint, travel the violation, says Lane Fleur. North coughs up the basketball, and Grand Forks Central has possession. Dan Carlson in year number 21, the head coach of Central, says let's talk it over on a First International Bank and Trust timeout. That's what we do here with 13:47 left in a 9-0 run for Minot North in the first half.
We realized he had 2 broken bones, was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
First International Bank and Trust brings you the timeouts on the floor tonight. First International Bank and Trust. Proud to support our mission of promoting local athletes. Visit FIBT.com. It's First International. Here's DeLorme with the basketball. The stutter step move, got it back over to Bruce. Now Bruce goes into the paint. Blickery stole it from him. Now Jacquinette brings it down. Jacquinette tried to lay it up. No. And Vigestead almost saved it, but he was out of play. Grand Forks Central gets the ball back. Horace, the top team, according to the media, out east. Bismarck Century, the top team here in the west. It's fun to see how it shakes out throughout the year and how much shuffling takes place on that ladder inside the top 5, according to the media in our state of North Dakota. On it north of their second year of existence. There was a block from Josh Myers. He went up and shut the door. He had some help there from Elijah Thomas. There's a foul on the play.
personal second team foul, line to shoot 2, Brooklyn, Bruce.
Foul was on Elijah Thomas. That's number 2 on Elijah. Sends Brooklyn Bruce to the Servpro free throw line. He scored 18 per night last year, on his way to being an EDC selection. An all EDC player. 1 for 1 from the Servpro stripe here in this ball game. Servpro with 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, and advanced technology at Servpro. And Bruce cleans them both up. 5'11" senior guard. Puts the first 2 on the board tonight for Grand Forks Central. Jackinette in some trouble here. Timeout coming from Drew Hishland. And Minot North wants to talk things over.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Minot North's got the lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. BNC.bank, locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them online, bnc.bank. Drew Hishland called the timeout, the former Grand Forks Central standout. Second-year head coach. Minot North, 4th year. Second at the varsity level. Step back, jump shot, Bruce. Betcha. Well, Bruce showing what he's got to offer here with 12:28 left in the opening half. First field goal for the Central Knights in the ballgame. Blickery lost a handle on the basketball. Ball goes back away now to Grand Forks Central. Drew Hishland in his second year ended up in Minot after going down in history as one of the top athletes in Grand Forks Central history. GFC, of course, known for their high school hockey dominance. I don't have the hockey notes in front of me, but it's 30 or more state titles for the Central Knights. They did it again last year. Hishland was a player that was all state in football, basketball, and track. He came to Minot State. Had a good career for Minot State in the basketball world. He's the now head coach of Minot North. Bruce, coast to coast, lays it up and in. Bruce has a game high, 6 points. Game back within 3 now. Minot came out to a 7-0 lead to start things off. Corner pocket 3 ball. That one's off the mark. Missed from Jelmstead. Here comes DeLorme with the basketball. And DeLorme will send it down to Larson down on the baseline. On a play, it ends up going. Let's take another look at the last play on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. DriveRyan.com. Browse the massive inventory today at Ryan Family Dealerships. DeLorme tosses it in. Gets it off to Bruce. These are the big 2 we talked about. Bruce, razzle, dazzle. Hello. 2 more for Brooklyn Bruce. Central back within 1. Jace Went goes inside. Got it off to Bachmeyer. Jackinette thought about the 3. Thought about it again. Delivers back to Went. Down to the baseline. Throws it out front. There is a foul underneath the rack. 2 shots coming, and the foul is going to be charged on Braden DeLorme. The All-East Region player charged with his first. Off to the Servpro free throw line goes Jace Went, the 6'1" junior guard. It's part of that Minot North football team that made a run at the Dakota Bowl. What a game that was, wasn't it? State championship football. They lost to Devil's Lake. What will be a classic and a game that's remembered for a long time here in the Magic City. Remembered for an even longer time probably in Devil's Lake after they picked up their first ever state championship this year. Bruce on the drive, step back, jump shot, went to the block, drained it. Now Bruce takes the basketball away, pulls up for 3, Betcha. Brooklyn Bruce putting on a clinic all of a sudden, and Central's got a 13-10 lead. Another timeout coming here. Brooklyn Bruce having himself quite a tail end of this first half. Central by 3.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
First International Bank and Trust bringing you the timeouts here on the PSP Network since 1910. First International Bank and Trust has grown to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, and North Dakota. Don't forget about South Dakota as well. It's First International Bank and Trust. Brooklyn Bruce has come alive here in this ball game. He's got all the buckets, 13 points in the contest for Central, and they've got a 3-point lead and the basketball back after the rebound. There's a player down for Minot North underneath the rack. It's Bachmeyer that's down, and Bachmeyer grabbing the left ankle. Brings Drew Hischlin out onto the floor, grabbing the knee now, and unfortunately, Bachmeyer's up, but he's in all sorts of pain here. He's going to limp off the court with the help of Jack Annette and Drew Hischlin, the Minot North head coach. That's a bad break for Minot North. Hopefully he's going to be okay here. Planet Pizza, the best pizza on the planet, is proud to bring you the matchup today on the PSP Network. Well, you can't be seen in laser tag. You don't want to be, however. Planet Pizza, largest laser tag playground in the region. They have the best pizza as well. I'll be seen there from time to time, I promise you that. Lunch buffet from 11 to 2, Monday through Friday at Planet Pizza. Find them online, planetpizzand.com. Brooklyn Bruce back to the Serve Pro free throw line. He's got all 14. It's perfect 3 for 3 from the Serve Pro stripe. Quiet to start, and all of a sudden, it's like the flipped the light switch on for the all-EDC player, and he went off the rails just a bit. First miss of the ball game. 3 for 4 from the Serve Pro stripe. Blickery downtown, no. Minot all of a sudden has gone cold as ice here. Bruce missed over the back. Will be the charge coming on Vigestead. After Vanu pulled down the board. Brady Vigestead, first personal. 4th team foul here on Minot North. DeLorme will inbound the ball. Checking out for Central is Vanu. Bossert back into the game here for Central. It's Bruce that's got it down on the baseline. Goes over to DeLorme. He'll uncork for 3, but that was after the whistle. And there was a foul before anyhow. Back-to-back fouls here on Brady Vigestead. Josh Myers is going to check into the ball game. Vigestead will check out. DeLorme to inbound the ball. Underneath the rack. Oh, that looked easy for Carter Bossert. Big 6'3" senior puts it up and in. He's got the first 2 points of the game outside of what we've seen from Brooklyn Bruce in the contest. Blickery step through jump shot, no. Minot has gone cold here in the midway portion of this first half. Under 10 to play in the opening half of basketball. Away with the basketball comes Jace Wentz. He gets it off here now. And it's Jack Annette that sets up shop on the wing. Blickery on the drive. Blickery. Jump shot. He's fouled on the way to the rack.
Central foul number 13, Brooklyn Bruce.
Brooklyn Bruce, first personal foul. number 5 on GFC. Here's Jacquinette. Nice move. Jacquinette can't get it to fall. Bruce away with it. And then Jacquinette's got the foul on the play. Josiah charged with his first.
Number 24, Josiah Jacquinette, first personal 16 foul.
8:51 left here in the first half. 16-10. Grand Forks Central on top. Hasn't been a flawless game by any stretch of the imagination here. A little choppy to start things off in this contest. Bruce with a move. A drive to the lane. Lays it up and in.
Brooklyn, Bruce.
.16 for Bruce in the ballgame. Another foul charged here.
Central foul on number 13, Brooklyn, Bruce, second personal.
Number 2 on Bruce. Today's game brought to you by our friends at Farstead Oil. Since 1938, they've been committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. Wholesale fuel, DEF, and mobile lubricant needs. It's Farstead Oil. Jacquinette pulls up, 3-land. Minot North can't buy one right now. They had a 7-0 run to start the ball game. Now they trail 18-10 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Bossert up top. Comes over to Delorme. Delorme way downtown. Off the mark, but he's fouled. He's going to go to the stripe and shoot 3 from the Serve Pro line as Jace Went got into him.
Foul, number 2, Chase Went. First personal,
17th team foul here on Minot North.
3, Drayton Delorme.
Delorme at the stripe off the mark. Delorme 0 for 2 on the first 2. Gets the third one to fall, and Delorme will drop it in. His first points of the ball game. Blickery hands it off here now to Helmstead, Helmstead rather. Comes back up now to Blickery. 9-point lead, the biggest in the game for GFC, but Blickery cuts into it with his first 2 points. First 2-point field goal, I should say. He's got a 3-pointer in the contest. He's got 5. Here's Blickery with the basketball now. Stutter step move, kicks it back off. Jacquinette, corner pocket. Helmstead, no. Rebound pulled out, comes back away into the hands here of Myers. Jacquinette towards the rack. Jacquinette, no good. Delorme runs it back the other direction. Here's Delorme with the basketball. Kicks it off to Bossert. Bruce went to the elbow, now between the legs. Surveys here. 10 on the shot clock. Bruce over to the left side, underneath. Nice find. Got it off to Bossert, and Bossert puts it up and in. Well, Bruce can do it all. The assist for Bruce. Bossert's second. That was a Hail Mary shot coming there from Blickery. And Drew Hitchland wants to talk things over here from Minot North on the First International Bank and Trust. Timeout on the floor. 6:23 left here in the opening half. 21-12 Central.
At the same time, or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
That your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
.6:22 left here in the opening half. 21-12. Grand Forks Central with the lead over Minot North. The Minot North's home opener. They were at Belcourt once again last night, and they got beat by the Braves by a score of 66-54. Grand Forks Central made the swing over to Williston last night and picked up a win there. Brooklyn Bruce having himself a ball game, isn't he? Big thanks to my broadcast partner tonight. Ike Holberg's got the headset on tonight. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming to work with Dad today. Love you, pal. 5:42 left in the opening half. It's 23-12. Grand Forks Central on top. Today's game brought to you by our good friends at Val's Cyclery. Locally owned and operated in downtown Minot since 1960. Full line of e-bikes that they service in-house. Sharpening center for knives, scissors, chainsaw blades, you name it. They also have a fitness center with treadmills, ellipticals, recumbents. It's at Val's Cyclery. Blickery's going to pick up his first personal. 8th team foul here. Minot North. Into the bonus goes Grand Forks Central. And Delorme goes back to the Serpro free throw line. Delorme 1 for 3 from the charity stripe in the ball game. 1 point to report on his stat line. You can make it 2 as he drops it in on the front half of the 1-and-1. Thomas checks back in. Checking out from Minot North is Jelmstead. Conference play opens up on Tuesday. Grand Forks Central will head off to play Fargo Davies. Meanwhile, Delorme's got his 3rd point to the game, all from the Serpro free throw line. And it's a 13-point lead in favor of GFC. Between the legs on the dribble move, this is Larson. Step back from the elbow, Larson drained it. 6'1" sophomore with a little razzle-dazzle that ends up in his first field goal of the ball game. Now Thomas with the basketball. Thomas to the rack. Count the 2 for Elijah. Floating jump shot, rolling. It drops in. Jonas scores the bucket, 29-14. Grand Forks Central on top.
Number 3, Brayton Delorme, 2nd personal. 17th foul to line to shoot the bonus.
Delorme's charged with his 2nd personal. 4:31 left here in this opening half. It's been all Grand Forks Central after Minot North came out with a 7-0 lead to start the ball game. Central clawing their way back in, and more than clawing their way back in, they've sunk their teeth in here. They lead big with under 5 to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Delorme. Step back, jump shot, 3-pointer. You betcha, Brayden Delorme. Thomas with it. Goes up top, Blickery. Jump shot, floater, no. Blickery had it roll in, then out. Now it comes back away into the hands here of Jonas on the move with the basketball. Little spin move, turnaround jump shot. Oh, that was pure Carter Larson. Jonas with the basketball. Floats it up, no. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it up top. Delorme with it from the elbow. Jump shot, Delorme, no. Jacquinette towers up after it. Pulls it in. Got it off here now to Jelmstead. Bachmeyer went down with a lower body injury early in the ball game. We haven't seen him since. How about that play? Jace Wendt goes up and scores his first field goal. And one coming here. Apologize, a little short on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. DriveRyan.com. Browse the massive inventory today at Ryan Family Dealerships. Again, DriveRyan.com. Old-fashioned three-point play for Jace Wendt. He's got 5 for the Sentinels. 34-17. Grand Forks Central on top here with 3:18 left in our first half. From the wing. Comes down to the hands of Larson. Larson, step back, jump shot, no. Jacquinette the rebound. Off to Thomas now, and Thomas will tank it. He'll move it back over to Jacquinette. Up top, Jelmstead, downtown. Jelmstead's got his first field goal, and it's for 3. Lead cut back to 14. Carter Larson with the basketball. Steps back behind the arc. Oh, it was in, then out. Rims back out now on the drive. Ball's taken away. Thomas has it here. Elijah Thomas trying to go back to Jacquinette, and it's taken back by Central. Carter Larson double dribbled the basketball. By the way, the Aggie Foundation is proud to bring you the Player Performance of the Week each and every week on the PSP Network, along with their friends at Minot State and Ryan Family Dealerships. Head to the social media platforms and vote for this week's Player of the Week. Blickery with the basketball, trailing by 14. Drives down, puts the shot up off the glass. Brickley puts it up and in. He's got 7 in the ballgame. Open the scoring up tonight for Minot North, and then went cold after that. Gets that one to fall with under 2 to play here in the first half. Trying to lay it up and in was Josh Myers. That didn't fall. We go the other direction now for Vanier, and Vanier kicks it back up top. On the move, Bossert to the rack. Bossert has 6. Blickery way downtown, front of the rim. Jelmstead back to Blickery. Kicks it back out. Jelmstead downtown. Swoosh! 2 3-pointers for Jelmstead. Minot North cutting that lead back down to 11. Foul charged here. On Josh Myers. It's number 1 on Myers.
19 foul. Substitution for Minot North.
Team foul number 9 on the Sentinels.
Brooklyn Bruce.
Sends Brooklyn Bruce to the Servpro free throw line. 19 in the ball game already for Brooklyn Bruce. Four for 5 from the Servpro stripe. Makes it 5 for 6. 5'11" senior has been busy in this ball game, hasn't he? He's got 20. Thomas to Blickery. Kicks it over to the far wing. Jelmstead. Odd angle, came back across his body, tried to put it up and in, did not fall. Comes back away now to Bruce with under a minute to play in the opening half. Bruce behind the back, fancy move, didn't work for him. Comes back away now to Blickery. Spin move, Braden Blickery inside, just couldn't get it to fall. Comes back away into the hands now of Carter Bossert. Here's Bruce with the basketball. Bruce finds the wide open Walken. No good. Offensive rebound. Bruce way downtown. Bang, bang. He's having a night. He averaged 18 per game 1 year ago. Well over the 20 mark now in the ball game. That's number 23 for Brooklyn Bruce. Jacquinette to the rack, taken away. Pull up at the horn, off the front of the rim. Larson almost made it 44-25, but it stays 41-25 in favor of Grand Forks Central. Brooklyn Bruce having himself quite a contest. We'll add him up. Tell you all about it at the break. That happens next on the Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control.
But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day. One half complete. Grand Forks Central on top of Minot North 41-25 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Welcome into our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Jerome's Collision Center proudly helping you get back on the road, you and your vehicle. 1975. Collision repair is their specialty. Value you and your car. Jerome's Collision Center. Find them on North Broadway in Minot. Here's your game reset. Grand Forks Central came out a little slow tonight. Minot North came out a little bit hot. 7-0 a run to start for the Sentinels, but then Grand Forks Central clicked it into overdrive, and they are hammering right now with a 41-25 lead. Game reset brought to you by DriveRyan.com. Leading the charge for Minot North, 8 points for TJ Helmstead, 4 for Jace Wendt, 4 for Elijah Thomas. Blickery's got 7. 2 for Brady Bigestead. North had 5 scorers in the books in the opening half. They went 4 for 7 from the free throw line. 3 3-pointers were made for 25 points. 41 points on the other side for Grand Forks Central. 8 for 11 from the free throw line, brought to you by ServPro. They nailed 3 3-pointers, and they had 5 scorers in the book. 6 points for Carter Bossert, 2 for Caden Jonas, 4 for Carter Larson, 6 for Brady DeLorme. And how about the 23 in the book right now for Brooklyn Bruce? Pretty impressive first half for Bruce. Dominating performance in the opening stanza here at Minot North High Schools. We get set ready for our second half of basketball on the PSP Network. If you're just joining us, Grand Forks Central is in maroon. Minot North is in white. Nick Holberg on the call from here at Minot North High School. Ball's going to be handled here by GFC with the basketball down to the baseline. Worked out by Jonas up top. 3 land on its way. That one off the mark. Towering up as Vigestead pulls in the board after the shot was off from Carter Larson. Jacquinette tried to send it down to Vigestead. DeLorme downtown, no. Put back is good.
Basket by Carter Larson.
Carter Larson has 6 in the ball game. Vigestead off to Jacquinette. Goes down, puts up the shot, no. Vigestead gets it back outside the arc. 3-pointer off the mark there from Helmstead. And the ball comes back away now to GFC. And with the basketball, Brooklyn Bruce. Well, we got into run time in the first game here today. Minot North took it to Grand Forks Central. Ellie Laskowski had 31 in the ball game. Foul on the play on number 11. On Braden Blickery. It's number 2 on Blickery here in the ball game. On a play, it went off of Carter Larson. Here's Jacquinette to carry the ball up the courts. Today's game brought to you by Vel Cyclery. Check out the e-bikes and their giant selection at Val's downtown Minot. 3-pointer on its way, count it.
3-point basket by Brady Blickery.
10 for Blickery in the ball game. Bruce kicked it around, comes back away into the hands now of Carter Larson. Hounded there by Thomas, comes back away to Bruce. Shot clock down to 10. Bruce will make his way in, but he's fouled by Elijah Thomas. Thomas picks up number 3 in the ball game. Thomas in foul trouble. Blickery's got 2. Vigestead has 2. Second team foul here in the second half on Minot North. DeLorme puts it into play, comes away now to Jacquinette, and Jacquinette has it here. Sends it over. Jelmstead downtown off the mark. Foul away from the basketball and the loose ball. Grand Forks Central will inbound the ball again. That was on Vigestead. That's number 3 on Vigestead. Here with 15:53 to play in the second half. Planet Pizza brings you coverage here on the PSP Network. We'll be there tomorrow for our guy Dallas Hansen's young man Caden celebrating his first birthday tomorrow. We're excited to head to Planet Pizza. Best pizza on the planet, the largest laser tag playground in the region. It's Planet Pizza. Here's Blickery inside, puts it up and in. Minot cuts the lead down to 13 here for Grand Forks Central, but first a timeout brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. Dan Carlson, Grand Forks Central, wants to talk things over with his Knights.
30-second timeout.
13-point lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Oh, a bad sight for Minot North. That's Bachmeyer. He had 10 points last night. Averaged just shy of 10 last year. And he's in a boot on the Minot North bench. Hate to see that for Minot North and the Sentinels. 15:20 to play here in the second half of basketball. DeLorme downtown, swoosh. 9 in the ball game for DeLorme, 6 of which have come from behind the three-point stripe. Grand Forks Central back up by 16. Blickery up top, Jacquinette downtown, no. Oh, Vigestead went up after the basketball, comes down hard. He's back up. Let's take another look at it on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. That was an awkward fall there for Vigestead. Glad to see him up and okay. DriveRyan.com, browser massive inventory online. We had a great experience there at Ryan Family Dealerships and Ryan Chevrolet just a few weeks back with the new wheels for the PSP Network. Big thanks to everybody involved at Ryan Family Dealerships. Jonas works it around far side, got it off to Bruce. Bruce is fouled by Blickery. And Blickery is going to be charged with his third in the ballgame. The UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7. Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. For all your packing and shipping needs, they've got the mailboxes at the UPS store. They also print. Print specialists at the UPS store for all your printing needs as well. Check them out way downtown. How about a night for Brooklyn Bruce? 26 in the ballgame for the all-EDC selection. Jacquinette with the basketball, off to Blickery now. Dribble drive move, Blickery up to the rack, count the bucket, and he's fouled.
Blickery. Central foul.
Another look at it on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay.
Number 35.
Blickery charging hard to the rack. 7 in the first half. He's got another 7 here for 14. He averaged 12 a night last year for Minot North. He had some chances in the first half of basketball. It was just a bit cold for him. There was a cap on the rim. But he's got himself 8 points here in the second half for 15 total in the ballgame. Here's Bruce, the game high 26. Back to DeLorme. Now Bruce again, slowing up shot, 13 on the shot clock. Bruce, step back, three-pointer on its way, swoosh!
Three-point basket, Brooklyn Bruce.
He's having a night tonight, Bruce. Bangs again from downtown. Leads at 52-33. Off the window and in. Jack Gannett's got his first field goal of the ball game. Up top with the basketball, Bruce handling here. Dishes off now to Jonas. Gets it back into the hands of Carter Bossert. Bruce sends it up top. Has Blickery in his face. Step back three. Just off the front of the rim. Got the shot clock all the way down to 1 before he on court. Thomas. Around the horn, they go to Jack Gannett now, and Jack Gannett thinks about it. Drives into the paint, spin move. Oh, he's blocked on the play nicely. Jack Gannett somehow comes away with the basketball. Shot clock at 8. Jump shot off the mark there, just missing. Was Jelmstead. Bruce got it to DeLorme, and then DeLorme's hounded on the play. Josh Myers comes crashing in, and Myers is going to be charged with his second personal. Minot State University brings you tonight's ball game on the PSP Network. Best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. More than 96% of recent college grads are either employed or continuing their education at Minot State University. MSU grads get jobs, period. Big thanks again to our friends at BSN. They create exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. If you need swag, they'll do it for you at BSN, our official swag provider on the PSP Network. Chances on each side of the floor, none of them fall, and the ball's going to come back away here to Bruce now. He's going to be fouled on the play. Ball's on number 14. Well, that can't be right. Bachmeyer not in the ball game for Minot North on number 13. Apologize, I got to get a name for you here. It's Kayshawn Taylor. Jack Gannett on the drive. Brings it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Kayshawn for 3, no. Rebound underneath, DeLorme pulls it in. And now DeLorme brings it back up across the timeline. DeLorme sends it up, works it inside. Back to the far wing. Carter Larson on corks downtown. Bang, bang. Carter Larson's first three-pointer of the ball game. Larson's got 9, and the lead's at 20. Kayshawn for 3, no good. DeLorme between the legs. Now he pulls it back. Sends it into the hands of Bakta. Bakta goes back into the hands now of Larson. Larson. Maybe a bit of a heat check there. Comes back away into the hands now of Myers. And Myers throws it off to Jack Gannett. Jack Gannett from downtown, no. Elijah Thomas with it. Dribble drive to the rack, up and in. Elijah Thomas has 6. 10-15 ticks down here in regulation. 55-37, Grand Forks Central leads Minot North in the ballgame. We talked about it earlier on in the broadcast here this evening. That one's no good. The WDA has dominated the EDC in the season series so far in the East vs. West showdowns. 26 wins for the West schools compared to the 7 defeats. That number rising in favor of the WDA again here today. However, this game won't be the same story unless Minot North can find a way to kick it into overdrive with under 10 to play. Bakta was charged with his first personal for GFC. Line change in for Minot North. Gives us a chance to tell you about Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original. Created and bottled right here in North Dakota. It's Bones Barbecue Sauce. Find it at your local grocer. Elijah Thomas, how are you tonight? Thomas goes up and drops it in.
Basket by Elijah Thomas.
Well, I would think that Drew Hinchley would like to see a little more of this out of Thomas as the season continues. And one play coming for Thomas after we got another look at it on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. That was a little razzle-dazzle from Thomas, the 6'1" senior guard here for the Sentinels, and he has a chance to convert on the old-fashioned three-point play, and he does. 9 in the ball game for Thomas. Lead cut to 15. It's not over yet, but Minot North needs a stop here as DeLorme handles the basketball. Bruce with the ball here. Bruce finds a lane. It's touched. Thomas takes it away. Thomas goes off to Blickery. He just pulls up from downtown. No good. Rebound pulled in here by GFC, and they'll run it back the other direction. Bruce right to the rack. He's fouled on the play. Another look at the last play from Thomas. Vigestead officially in foul trouble now. That's number 4 on Vigestead. 7th team foul here on Minot North. Meanwhile, Brooklyn Bruce is at the Serpro free throw line. He shot 82% last year from the stripe. He averaged just about 18 points per game. He's had himself a night here in game number 3 on the campaign. .31 in the ball game for Bruce here tonight. 9:21. The clock has not started. There it goes. Down to 9:15 to play in regulation. Right to the rack on the attempt was Carter Larson. He's fouled on the play. Garza charged with the foul. The 6-foot senior. His name's into the book in the foul category line here in this contest. Jonas at the Serpro free throw stripe. 1 for 1 from the line. He's got 3 points now in the ball game.
Number 3, TJ Jumpstead.
Second one on its way. Yes. He's been a good player for them tonight, no doubt about that. Lead back to 19 for the Knights. Halfway through. Half number 2, DeLorme. No, Blickery slams the door, then it's taken back by Bruce here. And Bruce will slow up shop, 20 on the shot clock. Bruce dribble drive right to the rack, puts it up and in.
Basket by Brooklyn Bruce.
Wow, as he had himself a night tonight.
Number 11.
Another chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. And Brooklyn Bruce continuing to impress in this East First West showdown here tonight. Can he get another one to count on the BNC Bank scoreboard? He can. It's a candidate for your move of the game, brought to you by our friends at Magic City Home Leisure. A little too cold for the hot tub here tonight, I think. 2 below, that wind chill. Mine's in the backyard. I live out in the country, too, by the way. It's out in the backyard. The shelter belt's nice on the old farm out there. However, 2 below makes it a little difficult to get in and out of that thing.
At the line shooting 2, Brady Bigestead.
Bigestead's at the line, no good on the first attempt.
Josiah Jackson.
Bigestead gets the second. .34 on the night for Brooklyn Bruce. Can he get more? Not that time. How about this time? From downtown, Bruce, no. He's going to have another attempt at it, possibly. Jonas from downtown. Yep. 65-41. Grand Forks Central with a commanding lead. Blickery to the corner. Hey, Sean Taylor from downtown was no good. Off the mark from Blickery. Behind the back. How about this move? Up. Offensive is the charge on Bruce.
Offensive ball, and for Central, number 13, Brooklyn.
7 minutes, 48 seconds left here in regulation. 65-41. Grand Forks Central on top. Commanding lead right now as they will open up conference play against Fargo Davies on Tuesday in Fargo. Davies will look a little different without Mason Claybo this year. He's lighting it up at the college ranks too, isn't he? Mr. Basketball from a year ago. Here's Jackanet with it. Got it off to Thomas. Now Jackanet up top with it. Jackanet with the basketball, still looking. Tried to go back to Thomas.
Central ball on number 3, Brady Delorme, 30%.
Delorme's going to be charged with his third. Minot opens up conference play. Minot North opens up conference play at Legacy coming up on Tuesday, and then Dickinson on Friday. We'll have coverage of both those games on the PSP network. Jackanet puts that one up and in. And Jackanet gets his first points here of his third point of the second half. Held off the score sheet of the first. No good on the second attempt. And now Bruce with the basketball and 7:20 to play here in regulation. Bruce got it over to Larson. Outside the arc here for Vigestad. Taken away by Minot North, and the Sentinels will bring it up the floor with 7:05 to play here in the ballgame. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, like and follow us on all social media platforms. PSP Network, our mission is to promote local athletes on the PSP Network. Basketball comes down to the baseline, work back up top. Back to Delorme. Jonas trying to send it down to the corner. Into the hands of Larson, went off his fingertips and on a play. 6:35 left in regulation. The NC Bank scoreboard has Central up 65-42 on Minot North. Stick around for our planning team financial and Shots Crossroads postgame show. We'll have a conversation with our game's MVP. My guess is that Brooklyn Bruce will probably be up here in the booth after tonight's contest. Dominating performance for him. Elijah Thomas from downtown. First three-pointer for him in the ballgame. 12 in the contest for Thomas. 15 for Blickery, 12 for Thomas. But the lead still at 20 for Grand Forks Central. Bruce downtown. In then out. Here come the Sentinels with the basketball. Jackanet ends up on the ground. Jonas is the one that's going to be charged with the foul. It's number 3 on Jonas. Jackanet goes to the Serpro free throw line. And Jackanet 1 for 2 on the day from the Serpro stripe. Make it 1 for 3 as that one is off the mark. Vigestad checks out of the ball game. Checking in is Aaron Garza. Timeout on the floor, brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. We'll take one as well. Central up by 20.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Big thanks to all those sponsors you see on the PSP network. Frankly, without them, we just wouldn't be here. Make sure to patronize those places that you see and hear on the PSP network, including our friends at ServPro. Saya Jackanet from the ServPro free throw line gets the second one to fall. Front and back end for him on the 4 attempts that he's had from the line today have dropped in. 19-point lead for Grand Forks Central. Jonas with the basketball. Crashes into the lane. Offensive is the charge on Jonas.
Central offensive foul.
That's going to be number 4. You look at what Central did last year. They went 9-14 overall, 7-9 inside of the EDC. Minot North went 9-15, 7-9 inside of the conference as well. Inside the WDA, they finished 7th. You remember back to the quarterfinals of the WDA tournament, they gave Minot High quite a run and quite a scare in that opening round. Thomas charged with his 4th personal. 10 team fouls on Minot North here in the second half. The WDA will be a gauntlet this year. There's no doubt about that. Dickinson put up 101 last night against Shanley. Century's the favorite. Bismarck High is going to be good. According to what I saw last night, Mandan might give some people some runs. I think St. Mary's is going to be in the hunt. Minot High took it to Cheyenne today. I haven't seen Jamestown or Williston yet. However, it doesn't matter what year it is. It seems like it's always going to be a gauntlet when you're inside of WDA play. No different in 25-26. Here's Bruce from the ServPro free throw line. And he has just been clockwork from there today. 4 for 4 in the second half. That one falls off. 35 points in the ball game for Brooklyn Bruce. Blickery, no look, corner pocket 3 on its way. Elmstead from downtown. Third 3-pointer of the afternoon for Jelmstead. No look dish from Bruce. Off the mark on the shot there from Carter Bossard. Ball comes back away into the hands now of Myers. Goes over down to Taylor. The stop in the play. There's a foul that's charged here on Grand Forks Central.
Central foul on number 13.
On number 13, Brooklyn Bruce. That's number 4 on Bruce in the ball game.
10th team foul. The line to shoot 2. Aaron Garza.
10 fouls on each side here in the second half. Garza from the stripe. Missed on the first. Well, Drew Hischlin against his former program, his alma mater, Grand Forks Central. He's going to drop to 0-1 against the Knights. Minot North's going to fall to a record of 0-2 to start their campaign. Some time left, however, sands in the hourglass. These are the days of our lives, and they're getting pretty thin right now for Minot North as Blickery bangs again from downtown.
Blickery.
18 for Blickery in the ballgame. Been a nice night for him. He's had some chances, filled it up a bit more in the second half. Bruce, jump shot, front of the rim. Blickery brings it back up the floor from out of North. Right to the rack. Blickery drops it up and in.
Aspen, great Blickery.
20 in the ball game for Blickery. Bruce got it back away now into the hands of DeLorme. Jonas with the basketball. Makes the move, he does. Drops it back off now here to Brooklyn Bruce. Shot clock's at 7. Bruce, Euro step move, puts it up and in. Wow.
Bruce, Minot North foul.
Through traffic, watch this one back on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Another and one play, and Bruce dominating performance here tonight. $15 in the second half for Brooklyn Bruce. 38 in the ball game for the all EDC selection. It's a pretty nice night, huh? Makes that trip back to Grand Forks a little bit easier. Blickery step back three, front of the rim. Bruce is down with it again, goes back behind the back, little spin move, turnaround jump shot. Welcome to the 40 club. Here's Blickery, way downtown. Missed everything. 71-54, Grand Forks Central on top. Big thanks again to our friends at Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is performing at the top of its game. It's Northern Plains. Jonas, little runner in the lane. No. Vigestead pulls it in. We approach 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Here's Blickery with it down to the baseline. DeLorme touched it last. It went on a play. And Blickery will inbound the basketball. Blickery's night comes to a close, and Braden Blickery had 7 in the first half. That's 10, 12, 14. 16, he ends with 20 on the night. That leads all scorers on the home side.
Substitutions for Minot North, number 20, Gage Hill, and number 23, William
Josh
Anderson.
Myers checks out of the ball game.
Central substitution, number 23 was Corbin Harrison.
Elijah Thomas out on the bench as well. Second leading scorer tonight for Minot North. Ended up with 12. Jump shot's no good. To the rack, count the bucket, and the foul. Kayshawn Taylor with his first 2 points of the ball game.
Grand Forks Central foul by number 35, Trevor Bossett, third personal. Substitutions for Central.
Good to hear Scotty Cattell on the mic here inside of Minot North Gymnasium. Long-time sports broadcaster here in the Magic City. Lucky enough to have Scotty K on our airwaves for a while on the PSP network. Good to see Scotty in the house this evening. Jump shot. Rolling, falling, in. Count it. Reju's into the book.
Corbin Harrison.
Final minute 10 to tick down here in regulation. Hill got it to Vigestead. Second field goal of the ball game for Vigestead. 73-59, timeout for the substitution. Checking in For Central is number 25. Drago checks in. Central will call a timeout, brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. We'll take one with them. They're up big with under a minute to play in the ballgame.
Financial plan or planning for farm or business succession. Planning Team Financial Advisor.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors. Your plan, your future, your team.
50 seconds left in the ball game. Grand Forks Central up big here in this East First West showdown today in the final non-conference matchup before conference play opens up on Tuesday for both schools. Then the race to the EDC and WDA tournaments is on with the goal of heading to the state tournament. The big dance. Who will it be in 2026? Jump shot, counted. Drago drains it. First 2 points for Nobby on the night. Three-pointer on its way here for Hannon, no good. Minot North's got it back. Taylor.
Bested by Gage Hill, Central Fall.
Hill puts it up and in.
Number 25, Nobby. Drago, first personal at the line.
Drago charged with the foul. 75-61, Grand Forks Central's up in this contest. Shot clock goes off, and I would guess that the Knights would probably just dribble this out. Maybe they look for one more. No, they go for the bucket. Minot North will just bring the ball back up the court. And this one's going to go final. 75-61. GFC all over Minot North here tonight. Final score again, 75-61. Join us for our Planning Team Financial Shots Crossroads postgame show. It comes up next here on the PSP Network. Is proudly brought to you by social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors. Your plan, your future, your team.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western. You can bank on us.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Planning Team Financial Schatz Crossroads postgame show is officially underway. Planning Team Financial Advisors. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, find them online, planningteam.com. And Schatz Crossroads, home to the famous number 99, where team buses are always welcome. It's Schatz Crossroads bringing you the postgame show tonight as well. We'll be joined by our player of the game in just a moment. Coming up here, quite a night tonight for Grand Forks Central. They take down Minot North by a score of 75-61. They come out west and they have a performance where they take down Williston last night. Gonna have you step just one more row down if you don't mind. There you go, my friend. Let's bring in our player of the game right now from Grand Forks Central. I had him for 40 tonight. Brooklyn Bruce with quite a performance here this evening. Boy, when you're feeling it, my friend. That's so it seemed tonight. That had to be pretty fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Just like my coaches drawing it up for me when they know I'm feeling it too. They just make it 10 times easier. My teammates, everybody knows whose night it's going to be, so it's good we can set each other up to do that.
I talked about the worst drive in the state of North Dakota is Grand Forks to Williston. What did you do on the bus for all those hours these last 2 days?
A lot of sleeping and a lot of imposter. If you know, you know.
Yeah, well, for you, there was nothing wrong with your game here tonight. A 40-point night is what I had you for unofficially. You guys come out west, you get a pair of wins. What's the confidence level like for the Knights right now after a pair of wins out in the West region?
Yeah, it's definitely good to get a decent streak going before we head into conference play, get some momentum, especially playing Davies. They have 3 weeks of practice to set up, and good to get some momentum going into that game and hopefully come out with a win.
What's your expectation as one of the leaders on this team, an all-EDC selection from a year ago? Is it a state tournament berth this year in 25-26?
Yeah, it's been a minute, so we're just main goal is to get back to the state tournament, play as many games as we can, just keep it going.
Fun to watch you play. Good job here tonight.
Sure. Thank you.
That's our MVP of the ball game tonight, Brooklyn Bruce, brought to you by Sport Clips. Home to the MVP haircut experience. I've got the app. Sign it online. It's quick. It's convenient. They do a great job at Sport Clips. They bring you the MVP. Here's the MVP graphic, the one we're looking for. Don't worry, we will get to the Magic City Home Leisure move of the game in just a moment. But first, the game reset, delivered by our friends at DriveRyan.com, starting with the team that took a loss tonight, falling to 0-2 is Minot North, the Sentinels. Minot North went 9 for 17 from the charity stripe. They had 8 scorers in the books. They scored 7 3-pointers. They were led tonight by Braden Blickery, 20 points for him, 12 for Elijah Thomas, 4 for Jace Wendt. TJ Jelmstead had 11, 4 for Jack Annette, 5 for Vigestead, 3 for Taylor, 2 for Hill. A big note in this ball game, Traden Bachmeyer ended up going down early in the first half. He's in a foot boot in the seconds. That's how they got to 61. Grand Forks Central got to 75. How did they do it? I had 40 on the night for Brooklyn Bruce. What a performance that was. 9 for Delorme, 9 for Larson, 7 for Jonas, 2 in the ball game for Parizu, 2 for Quadrago, and 6 in the ball game for Bossert. Central ended up going 14 for 17 from the charity stripe. 8 3-pointers and 7 guys accounting for the points that were scored in tonight's ball game. Time for our move of the game, brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. Magic City Home Leisure, located on South Broadway in Minot. Telling you, that hot tub is really relaxing. You should talk yourself into it. Find one at Magic City Home Leisure. They've got saunas, pool tables, games, you name it. Magic City Home Leisure brings you our move of the game tonight. Which one do we have queued up? There's a couple and one plays in this ball game from our MVP, Brooklyn Bruce. There's one of them right there. I thought that was good enough for the move of the game. That took it to 61-40 in the second half. Minot North trying to hang around a bit, but Brooklyn Bruce saying probably not going to happen tonight, fellas. He was on a mission of 40-point night, double dipping on our Magic City Home Leisure move of the game and Sport Clips MVP award this evening. Next week, every single night of the week, you can tune into PSP Network on YouTube or on PSP.network for action, and there's plenty of it. Ken Mayer, Bowbells at MLS and boys basketball on Monday. Jonas Nelson has the call of that. A WDA triple header for girls and boys basketball. Minot's at St. Mary's on Tuesday. Minot North's at Legacy on Tuesday. Mandan's at Bismarck. Dickinson's at Minot and boys high school hockey. Join us for prime time on Wednesday night. Tim Brandt, the head coach of West Fargo Cheyenne, will be one of the guests, along with our very own Dallas Hansen and Bryce Gutnick, Owen Patterson on the primetime show. You don't want to miss that. I'm telling you, it's good stuff. On Thursday, we go back to non-AA action. Botano's at Velva in boys basketball. Linton HMB's at Garrison. On Friday, how about this lineup on Friday night? Minot at Century in boys hockey. Semifinals, the RE Deemers boys basketball tournament. And then this lineup is stacked. Bismarck at Minot, girls and boys basketball, the doubleheader. Minot North's at Dickinson for a boys and girls doubleheader. And Williston's at Century for a doubleheader in the WDA as well. Boys basketball championship for the RE Deemers tournament and the third place game coming up on Saturday. Take a breath, buckle in tight. That's an early Christmas gift from all of us at PSP Network with an action-packed week on the PSP Network. Big thanks tonight to Logan Dean. Job well done running the camera for this doubleheader. It's a split. Minot North girls take care of Grand Forks Central in the first one. North scored 85 points. Central scored 46. In the boys matchup, it was Central that returned the favor. They win 75-61 to take down Minot North on their home floor in the home opener for the Sentinels. Big thanks to each and every one of those sponsors that we have. Frankly, without them, we wouldn't be here. Even bigger thank you to all the military men and women. God bless our servicemen and women. God bless America. Big thanks to them. Thank you, the fans, for watching tonight. It was a fun one from Minot North. Fun on both sides here this evening. It's a split between the boys and the girls. We're back at it coming up on Monday. I won't be on the air again until Tuesday. Until then, I hope you have a great weekend. Whatever you do, have a good night and God bless.
Eight gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it. Dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.